Long sweeping turn in. Welcome to Hilton Head National RV Resort. Once you turn off of Bluffton Road, Bluffton Parkway, whatever that is, you'll come into the Hilton Head National. You'll see the sign for RV Resort. So it's pretty plainly marked. The difference is you're like, okay, I see the golf entrance, and then you're like, this seems a little confusing. Just turn right. There's a sign up there that says Hilton Head National RV Resort. It's just so well done that I'm not used to seeing that at an RV park. So yes, turn right, long sweeping in to this amazing resort. Long sweeping in, and plenty of areas to park as you check in. Let me show you. As you come up to check-in, you're going to stay to the right for check-in, and then every single time you come in, you'll go to the left to go in and out of the gate with your vehicle. But check-in's procedures to your right, and there's all these amazing spots here. There is so much room. You're really not used to it. They even have a ton of golf parking, which is amazing to see at an RV resort. So then they'll take you through those gates to your site after check-in, so somebody will take you back, which is great. And then, like I said before, as you're coming and going, you'll come back in, coming and going on the left side. So you'll only use the check-in side once, and then after that, you'll just continue using the gated side. Now, in this gatehouse, there's some wonderful people in there willing to help you out. They'll give you information. There's a shuttle that comes in and out, takes you to different locations around here for shopping, things like that. So you can get all that information as you check in inside. And then the clubhouse is kind of like where the main action is, and it's towards the back of the park. I'll show you that here in a second after I open the gate. The roads, first thing, if you're a big rig, the roads are plenty big. There's no obstructions of any kind whatsoever. The back end sites, you have plenty of room to back in. The park itself is divided into, I'd say, 3 major areas. In this front part, you're going to have some long pull-throughs that go through, and then there's even some longer double pull-throughs. Like if you wanted to rent 2 sites back to back, you could put whatever you want there. You could host a party. It is the biggest double pull-through I have ever seen in all over across the United States. It's amazing. The normal pull-throughs are huge. I think they're probably, I don't know, 110, 130 feet. So it's amazing. The back ends are all, I'd say, 20 feet wide and 70 feet long. So again, there's just so much room. And so this front section, you're going to have your back ends, and then right when you come in, there's going to be some pull-throughs that are right here in this middle. Now, if you're going to the turning right out of check-in on our side where we're at is where the clubhouse is, you're going to have all those things as well. So that's like the other section. There's over 320 sites here. So, and then if you're going to go straight after coming through the gates here, you're going to go back to the adult section, which I think is they call Waterside. And that's back there. They have their own clubhouse, their own washing facilities, their own hot tub, their own pool. Everything's there, and you got to be 21 and over, and it's right across from the golf course. So you're going to be watching people golf. The difference between that section and some of the others, I would say in the normal sections here, the sites are going to be all about the same, but see how it's a normal picnic table? In the adult side up that direction, you're going to have these high top picnic tables that are metal. Those are really nice. I've not seen those in any other parks. I thought they were really cool. And that whole section, since it's 21 and over, it's just quieter. I mean, that's just the way it is, right? But I haven't seen, there's not like a ton of kids running around. Again, it depends on the time of year you're here. We're on a shoulder season, so it's the lowest time of the whole year. And they said, well, buckle up, because if we're going to be here any longer, the whole park gets to like 80% capacity. So the people are coming. Let's take you over to the clubhouse side and show you where we're parked at and some of the other things. Can we talk about trails? There's lots of trails here. You can take all kinds of different trails. There's like even trails over on the side to walk dogs and go through the woods, things like that. So I would say this is the section that has a lot of, you know, if you've got a Class A, you can pull in. But on this back section of this, I'll show you over here first. There is a section that is closer to the road, and I would say they're probably a little bit less in price for staying in. But again, all the sites are pretty much the same. 20 feet wide, 70 feet deep. These sites against the road are a little more shallow. So if you can tell, you know, that's probably a 38-foot Class A with their tow behind. But they're still great. But this is probably your site that's the least expensive. And of course, if you're going to go to the 21 and over side, that's going to be your most expensive. Everything else is pretty much standard through here, depending on if you're doing a back end or a pull through. The pull throughs here, again, are super long. We are actually in a back end site because I think back ends a lot of times provide more bang for the buck, because you can put your back all the way to the end of the site and then extend over. And if you notice in a lot of these sites, it's not a big deal because they have some small shrubs you can go over the top, or they've got mulch, so you can actually extend back a little ways and not have any worry. So these are the pull-through sites here. If you see straight ahead, that's the clubhouse, and we're right next to the clubhouse. So I'll show you that. And there's a huge dog park here. They really like their dog park. It's actually really, really nice. So if you have your little fur babies, you're gonna love this. Before we get to the clubhouse, I wanted to show you the laundry facility and then the little dog park area that's right here. The little sign about asphalt temperature and burning their paws, which is, I think, pretty cool. So look at all this golf cart parking. You can rent golf carts without any issues here. Oof. Look at this dog park. I'm telling you, it's really nice. As far as dog park go, they have it broke up into little sections. So depending on how your puppy does, depends on what section they can go into, and you don't have to worry so much. So you have a small dog area and a large dog area. And then in here, this is going to be your laundry facilities and some vending machine stuff and a bathhouse. Oof. What you're going to find is all the laundry facilities. You can use credit cards and keep track of it on your phone. We like that. You don't normally see that in a lot of the places, but we have our own washer and dryer. But it's nice if you're going to wash large things like bedding or stuff like that. You have a facility that can accommodate and make it more convenient. So their washing machines and stuff all run digitally, which is great. All right, I'm going to take you down to the clubhouse. So this is the clubhouse area. Of course, you're going to have, I mean, we fit in here pretty darn good, right? And we're right next to all the facilities. So you have your pickleball, you have your basketball, you have your workout space, you have your pool with a lazy river, you have a restaurant, all of those items, and the nice little facility that if you're needing, you know, some cocktails, some wine, things like that, that's all located in the clubhouse. I believe they're open till 8 on average each night. Back side of the clubhouse, there's a huge green space that a lot of times if people are going to have rallies here, they'll end up using for tents. So as you can see, oh, I forgot about cabanas. There's lots of cabanas. Some great green space back here. So if you're going to have a large event, you could actually put up a tent as need be. They do not have an outdoor facility for, say, a rally or a gathering of any kind, but they do have a really good space that can accommodate if, you know, a large group is looking to come in, which is nice. In the future, they are talking about maybe building a facility. They just do not have one at this moment. But it's here. You have the opportunity to do whatever you want. So it's great as far as that goes. I'm going to head back and we'll get Sheila's ideas on some stuff. But this is just an amazing little find that I'm kind of surprised we haven't been to in the last 4 years.
We're going through the clubhouse or through over here?
Through the clubhouse. You haven't been in the clubhouse. Have you been in the clubhouse?
I walked in there yesterday just to see what's going on in here.
Huh.
No,
it has the golf course charm.
Well, and Southern charm. Let me get the door.
Welcome.
It'd be a great spot for a crew camp out, or because we could set up tables and chairs. Yeah, we could set up tables and chairs in here for either a getaway or a crew camp out for sure.
Could be sitting at the pool right now.
I was planning on it.
Yeah.
It's already 2 o'clock. I know. I don't know what happens to the time. We need to stay here for like a lot longer. Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Is the restaurant open?
Yes.
Okay.
This
Perfect.
is it.
This is it?
Yes.
Perfect.
What'd you get?
I got
Ooh.
a chicken
pretzel.
sandwich.
Is that a pretzel bun?
It is.
It's my favorite, a pretzel
It
bun.
might be a potato bun, but it's
Oh.
looks delish.